Hello friends, welcome back to Cooking with Claudia. Today I'm showing you how to make these succulent, delicious honey balsamic roasted Brussels sprouts. This is such an easy, delicious side recipe, perfect for Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. Let's get started. I'm using about 1.5 pounds of Brussels sprouts for this recipe, and I've gone ahead and washed them really well. After you wash your Brussels sprouts, make sure you completely dry them with a towel. You don't want any water on them, otherwise when you place them in the oven, instead of roasting, they'll rather steam. Next, we're going to trim the Brussels sprouts by cutting a little bit off the bottom, then slicing them in half. So I'm going to grab my sharp knife, then start doing that to each Brussels sprout. Once I've cut up all the Brussels sprouts, I'm going to transfer them into a large mixing bowl. Then I'm adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil and seasoning with salt and pepper to my taste. I'm using half a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Next, using my hands, I'm going to mix everything together. Make sure you mix very well. You don't want the seasoning sitting on just one side. Once I'm done mixing, I'm going to transfer them onto a large baking pan. I covered my baking pan with aluminum foil so I don't have to clean it, but you don't have to do that. Next, I'm spreading out the sprouts into a single layer all over the baking pan, and you want to make sure the cut up side is facing down. This will ensure they get a nice golden crisp on the edge as they roast in the oven. While you're doing this, make sure your oven is preheating at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Go ahead and place your Brussels sprouts into the oven and roast them for 20 to 25 minutes. While the sprouts are roasting, we're going to put together a simple honey balsamic sauce for them. Into an empty bowl, I'm pouring in 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar and 1 tablespoon of honey. I'm mixing everything together, then setting this aside for when the Brussels sprouts are done roasting. The Brussels sprouts are done roasting. They have a nice golden crisp on the edge. They look perfect. I'm going to transfer them into a mixing bowl. Then I'm pouring the honey balsamic sauce all over them. All we have to do is toss and coat them well in the sauce. Then these are ready for the table. These Brussels sprouts came out really good. I highly recommend enjoying them immediately because they taste the best when they're freshly made. They are nice and soft with a little crisp on the outside. This recipe is a delicious side dish for Thanksgiving or Christmas. If you guys would like the ingredients and measurements, check the description box. I have everything there.